Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. I have not taken any trades just yet. The market's moving a little too fast for me. Just a tad. Just a tad. But I do have to oh no, I can't see the damn it. Why didn't I change the color of that? Dang. So I do have to try to do something with the Apex account that renews tomorrow. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? So no matter what, I will continue trading the Apex account until it goes or blows. Tradeovate is having problems. Ugh. Okay, so this is what we will do. I'm just gonna turn my copier off and only trade the Apex accounts. Damn. So after today, oh, I still have 2 more trading days on the TPT. What's been up with Tradeovate? Even what day was that? Yeah, I'll just trade Apex because something has to happen with the account anyway. But even the day that I didn't get on, so I guess that was Tuesday, I was like, I was stuck in a loop of gold, you know, the orange or gold orders or whatever on NinjaTrader. And I kept disconnecting and reconnect. I had to do it like 3 times before it finally got me out of the loop because I wasn't in a trade, but then it would pop up that I am, and then I would have to, it was just too much. No, they're saying it's fine. Every time I see prop trade, I have problems. My personal has been fine. Yeah. Internal error. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll try. Yeah, I'll try to trade all the accounts. Oh, wait. Let me take. Oh, that's my personal account in there. Take that out. All right. There we go. Okay. See what the market gives us today. Oh, let's see. News for the session 9 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Medium at 9, low at 9:30. I almost got into this sale, but then I looked and saw that the point of control is right at the open of the bar. So I couldn't take it, and I'm glad I didn't. Let me turn this volume sequencer now. Sometimes it gets in the way where I can't see the point of control anymore. For now, I'm not trading inside the zone until I feel confident in what needs to go on in here. I think divergence is okay potentially, but I don't know. Don't know. The pullbacks are too. I think I don't know. I'll have more time either today or this weekend to look that over. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. That almost looked good. This one, it moved too fast, but this was the trade here. But it went way too fast because it basically closed right when this one closed. Yeah, they are. I can just tell by the way everything's moving. Like, for this to be a 24 tick chart and it's moving the way that it's moving. Yeah. This was a trade here too, but it's just moving too fast right now, so I'm not going to be able to catch a lot of this, which is cool. Yep. I just hope, well, I was gonna say I just hope we don't have a day like yesterday, but yesterday actually wasn't that bad, honestly. It really was not that bad. I just couldn't really execute just because I'm just rusty. Once I learn when it's safe to trade inside, I'll be good to go. I'm so sleepy. I didn't even end up getting on Discord yesterday. I was so tired. So I told y'all I was gonna journal yesterday's session, but I was so tired and I'm like, okay, I really want to go to sleep, but then I couldn't because um sometimes when I'm like really tired and I just want to sleep and then I'll journal later, I'll wake up and my computer has restarted, did some kind of update, like something stupid, and then, all the data is gone because I can't do tick replay while the market is open. So then I just basically lose a day of journaling. I fell asleep 3 or 4 times while I was journaling yesterday. I was so tired. When I was done, I shut my computer off, made sure my grandma was good, asked my mom if she needed anything, and I was like, hey, I'm going to sleep. Please don't bother me. I was so tired. Good morning, New. How are you this morning? Yeah, and it really bothers me when I'm like set on, okay, I know I'm going to do this. I know I'm going to journal the whole session. It's going to take me probably like 2 hours plus, depending on how many reversal bars and stuff it is. But baby, I was so tired. Like, oh my gosh. Tired is an understatement. Oh, it was so bad. So freaking bad. The fact that 24 tick bars are basically too small is just crazy. The current opening 30-minute range is like 120 points, I think. Yeah, 120 points. Oh, I didn't know this did this. This initial balance indicator, it says like the percentages at to forming. That's pretty cool. I never paid attention to that. I think that trade's gonna lose. That's cool. Try to counter trend divergence trade there. Oh, don't do that. There's my TP. All right, so I have to adjust that just a little bit. Probably have to be damn. All right, in the process, I missed this one here. All right, so I missed the sell and the buy here. think it has something to do with the point of control in that trade. I'll look at it when I have to stop for news. That way I don't screw myself in the next one. I might just do trend divergence today and not counter trend. That's probably what I'll do. I'll do that one. Just open. I hesitated because of this loss, but I think I like the extended divergence more than I like the shorter 45 points. The last one was 52. I gotta relook at the shorter one. I'll look at it in a second. Interesting. See if the aggression carries it down. Yeah, I think that's shorter divergence. I'll look at it. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? All right, so that was a quick counter trend divergence off the pivot level, the middle pivot level. And all I was looking for was sellers to be aggressive, and they were. And it carried us into the win. All right, I gotta stop for news in a minute anyway, so let me re-look at just the shorter trend divergence real quick, at least counter trend. Just give me a second. Let's see, that was a... Oh, you know what? Let's do. Hmm. Actually, I don't. No. Um, I actually might avoid it for now. Or I can go. Let's see what this one was. Oh, that was different. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Trenches. I did not did you say good morning to me? I didn't even see you in here. I was looking down. Oh Lord. Is this what we finna do today? Are we? Good morning, you guys. Oh, I hope everything is better, Janelle. Why are you injured? Why? Yeah, I think the not 14. I think the shorter divergence actually might hold me for a second. I got I don't think I like it right now. I think I'll sit out of that for now. It's kind of mixed. And a lot of the wins are like short trends after the bar closes. So yeah, I think I'll avoid it for now. Yeah, I'll avoid it for now. I don't like having to do that, but I just stick to the other one. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm glad that you're feeling better. I swear, foot, ankle, knee, and back injuries are like the worst. You just don't realize. I mean, well, your foot is a little bit different because you know you need your foot to walk, but it's like sometimes, especially back issues, I'm like, there's been a couple of times where when I had a back injury, it might have been like different from the normal back injury that I'm used to, and I'm just like, I need my back to do that too. You think you're like moving a certain way to protect the injury, and it's like, damn, that still hurts. I'm still using my back like crazy. Cussing some family out for causing it? No, period. Because don't stress my mom out. Call me with your shit. Don't call her, please. Thank you. Her sister the week before. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Amelia. That's rough. You missed a step on the stairs and all. Girl, how did you do that? And the stairs are like in your house or it's like out somewhere? I'll tell you when I felt crazy. When I had my townhouse, I was walking down the steps and a spider just like from the very tippity top of that tall ceiling just like dropped down in front of me. Y'all, I almost lost my life. Okay? I almost lost my life. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm. It was so terrible. So freaking terrible. Is that neutrality? It is. I'll stay out of it. 56.50. Child, look. Falling up and down stairs. They are not for me. Girl, not stairs are not for you. Now we all need to just be going up and down ramps. We need elevators in our house, y'all. That's really what we need. All right, let's see. My point of control is too low anyway. Mm-mm. Almost. The sellers pull back on the dominance, so I didn't get in. 70%. Yes, I was targeted by the spider, Paul. He waited. Okay, he waited. My laptop and talking on the phone. Oh, ma'am. Now you know you was doing too much. Table and chairs and stairs, I swear. Good morning, Applejacks. How are you this morning? And point of controls in the middle. Oh, push it up anyway. And now we're inside the zone. Why do we keep doing this today? I don't want to be here too long today, so I might at 9:30 just turn on only the Apex account and just go like 5 contracts, maybe even 10. Just see what happens. Your next home will be 1 level, period. It's like, what was just one big room? Bathroom up there for me. Girl, not you made the kids go upstairs. Oh, see, now, Paul, now how are we supposed to respond to that? I was about to congratulate you. Well, I'm still going to congratulate you, but how you blow it? Can't tell if it's going to stay dominant or not. How about I just do this? Never mind. Shit. I'm trying to get used to like trading even though the zigzag is the wrong color. That is so opposite for me and it drives me crazy and it makes me nervous, but I track when the zigzag is like, it's green even though we're selling. I track that and it looks like everything still follows the same rules. But also with this particular trade, you can see the volume's pretty low on the bar compared to this high volume bar here. Which is fine, but basically because of that, I had to make sure that the point of control was in the body of the candle to show acceptance of price because this is it's a low interest turn here on this 48 tick bar. And so that's all I was really looking for. And the point of control was in the body. It was a dominant bar, dominant delta. So I took it. I really wish I could figure this out. I think it has to be, maybe it has to be absorption. Yeah, maybe the short divergence has to be absorption, which this one was. I'll look into that for tomorrow. And not someone, girl, reinvest into that. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, at least there was a payout. 2,700, less than 5 minutes. And you tried to do it again? Excuse me. I think TPT is gonna probably be the first company that I try to max out at when it's time for that. All right, I want to see if all right, so it probably needs to be, I don't have rules for this pullback going with the trend yet. And we are too close to the zone, so I just want to see us either break away or do something. Okay. Actually, oh, well, it still worked. I moved the stop loss to break even because the point of control changed to a trap out of nowhere, like right as the bar was closing. It just moved pretty fast. but it still worked out. I hit VWAP and pushed down a little bit. Marcus said non. I'm weak. Yeah, did you full port? Well, the markets were kind of moving a little crazy. Were you did you try to sell during that big uptrend? I probably just need like one more good day of data and I think I'll have everything I need. Because certain trades were setting up more than others. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me scroll over. Sorry about my positions with low risk, so about 30 micros. Oh, a 5-second chart. Ooh. Take that loss if it goes wrong. Thank you, Janelle. I'm trying, girl. Look, I think that little break I took did me right. I'm still not all the way done, but when I tell you this is like the most simplified version I could come up with, but I'm still not done because I'm still working out a couple of little kinks, but it's a lot easier to trade for sure. I really have to figure out how to trade inside of here though. Um, it's just so different. I kind of think I know what probably needs to happen, but I'm not all the way sure yet, so I stay out of it. It's fine. But yeah, I'm just still trying to work out a few little kinks. But I like the simplified version for sure. For sure. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Thank you, Amelia. So Paul, you how many micros do you usually start off with? Are you basically building up to 30 micros? I'm so sleepy. I don't think I can do a long journaling session again today. I don't think I can, but I'm gonna try. Actually, I don't think there's been as many reversal bars this session, honestly. So it shouldn't take me that long. Especially now, because I'm pretty sure I have the threshold I want to show delta dominance. I think 77% is going to be perfect. Such an awkward number, but based on data so far, that's what it seems to be. And it kind of makes sense now why. So I don't know how long it's been. Actually, I can look. I'm gonna go look. If I look at my Canva, it should tell me. It's been since November. Is that right? Dang, okay. So I was trying to look to see when was the last time I was tracking delta dominance, and it's been since November. So 3 months now since I was trying to use order flow and not care much about delta dominance. Now, the reason why I was trying to do it that way is because I couldn't find any consistency. But now I know why. Because basically what I did was I think it was Tuesday. Monday or two. I think it might have been Monday. Monday, I went through January 30th because there was like over 200 reversal bars in that session. And so basically I went through and wrote down what the percentage was. So basically what the delta of the closing reversal bar was and what the max was of the bar, the max delta if it was a buy, and the max the min delta if it was a sell. And I basically wrote down like where the point of control was and then what the delta percentage was, right? So it was through that I realized like, oh shoot. At first I thought as long as delta was more than 76%, but it's not. It's 77, and it sounds so minuscule, but it's so important. But see, on this order flow indicator, the default delta dominance percentage is 95%. So it makes sense why I was struggling for so long when I was using order flow with delta dominance because it was so inconsistent. I'm like, well, I can see when it's dominant, when it's showing 95%, that it works pretty well depending on, structure and things like that. but I couldn't figure out why, like, a lot of the times it would also work when it was under 95%. But then when it didn't work, I'm like, and I know nothing's going to be 100%, right? I know that. That's fine. But it was just like too iffy. And now I understand why, because the difference was I was mixing when delta dominance was below 77% and when it was between 77 and 95. That was the key. So literally over the last like 6 weeks, it's just everything is just finally making sense. And like even from defining the setup based on the tick structure versus volume. I did that backwards for almost this whole 2 years. That's it's just like different little small it seems very small, but it made a huge impact on things. And yeah, so I'm just hoping that I can continue moving in the right direction, because baby, I've been stressed. It's nothing worse than like I see the patterns every day. Why can't I quantify it? I know it can be quantified. Why? But it's because I had like 2 things that were backwards. Ugh, just annoying. Just annoying. Oh, so you start with 2. So those PD arrays will second chart is more. So for your entry, got you. So what time frame do you use for the like higher time frame chart where you're doing the analysis? See, like I gotta be able to trade it here. I feel like if it's I feel like it's probably a certain point of control that it has to be in order to work. Probably for the pullbacks, it needs to be one thing, and probably for divergence, it needs to be another. That's what I'm thinking. Because I hate when I just have to like sit out, because there's some, you can see there's some good moves in here, but haven't been able to quantify it yet. And I'm pretty much almost at the point where I don't really need, the levels don't mean anything at this point. They don't affect me. I can buy support, buy resistance. It literally means nothing. I just keep it there for visual. Now, I will keep, I'm going to keep the levels there though, because like for instance, with this middle pivot level and then also the middle VWAP level, I will probably always break even there, at least for now, until I see that like data tells me I don't have to. And that's just only because technically when we're under this, you know, it's resistance, it's a downtrend. And same thing for the middle VWAP level. But aside from that, I don't really need the levels there. And that's another thing, like it was so complicated at first where like if I'm selling at support, it's so different than selling at resistance, and I couldn't figure out like why, because support becomes resistance and resistance becomes support, right? But it was just all in the order flow part of it. That's it, that's all. One hour. Asia, London, handles marked out. Got you. Usually takes one or more of those levels out before reversing. Got you. That's interesting. Okay, so Paul, do you do like a full-blown top-down analysis, or is it literally you have the 1 hour chart as the higher time frame chart and you just use the 5-second chart, like, you know, once you hit certain levels or whatever, to start building your position? Oh, we got news coming. So I'm going to keep trading, like I said, because something's got to happen with this Apex account. But since I have to stop for news, I'll show you guys what the accounts look like, because I'm only going to be trading the Apex account from here. But I'm really hoping, depending on how tomorrow goes, I'll probably be trading that one of the two PAs that I have with Apex. Starting Monday. All right, here we go. So this is what the accounts look like. The top account is the Tradeify account, and the bottom, in the middle account is TPT. So I only have $1,200 left in drawdown on the TPT account because this was the one I told you, like, it had renewed that Sunday before I took the break from trading. And yeah, that's just how much I just haven't been on my game. I've just been kind of like floating in la la land, just frustration, annoyance, and just overall confusion in my brain. But when I started this account this week, I think it started at like 705 maybe or something like that in drawdown. So I built it back up, you know, an extra $400, which is cool. And then the Apex account, I'm at full drawdown right now and I'm about $750 in profit. So I'm going to continue taking trades on that account for the rest of the session. I am going to stay on the stream probably until like 10:15, 10:30. And then if it's not passed by then, I'm going to end the stream and I'll just continue taking trades because I'll probably just do pullbacks, possibly just pullbacks. I don't know. But yeah. But that's what the accounts look like. All right, so 2 minutes out for news and then start trading again. Oh, matter of fact, let me save screenshots. While I wait. Got 30 seconds. Just taking screenshots of all my accounts. So I'm gonna have this multiply contracts on the Tradeify account tomorrow and oh shoot. Tomorrow and on Monday. Alright, and then all right, good trade again. I'm so annoyed. I forgot to, because I switched the account in my chart trader, I forgot to put it on 3 contracts. Jeez Louise. I was gonna add to it, but it's whatever. I kind of felt a little uncomfortable because you could see the let me see how this trend 35 points, the previous one was 53, so that means the market could be slowing down. I used to not trade that at all, but I think it's fine as long as I follow my rules, at least for the pullbacks. The pullbacks work pretty consistently. I think what I might end up breaking everything down to is just trend and counter trend pullbacks, trend divergence, and then only one of the counter trend divergences out of the 3 is probably what I'm gonna end up doing, but we'll see. I'm not all the way sure yet. Damn, that sucks though, because it's basically like an extra $300 I could have had on the account. It's cool though. Absolutely, Janelle. And this account, even if it blows, I'm 100% okay with it. Especially just, I'm having to multiply contracts right now. So, yeah, I would be okay with it. Yeah, see, that's absorption. I really think that the short counter trend divergence like this has to be absorption. More volume, less ticks. 31 points. The last one was 35 points, so the market's slowing down. I think it has to be absorption to work. This one was absorption. This one was not. And the absorption worked. That might have to be it. That might have to be it. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I think that's what I might go with. Might reject at this buy rotation level. Hopefully we can push through it. I almost missed it. So I was waiting for either this bar's volume either needed to be higher than this one. If it stayed lower, I needed the point of control to move lower. But point of control stayed high, which was fine because the bar ended up having so much volume there. So that was just a trap, a real trap. We trapped the buyers up here in the wick. There was some stacked imbalances there too, but the sellers showed dominance, so I got in. All right, where are we at now? So I'm about $1,600 away from passing the account, if I can get there. You have a piece of hair. Oh, it's better now. Is it supposed to rain today? Because it looks nasty outside. It is. It's supposed to be good by 2 o'clock. That's probably when I'll go to the grocery store. Oh, my phone's gonna die. Cloudy and rain. The weather is warm though. I didn't even look this. Girl, I'd be so cold all the time. Let me see. Oh, it's 56. And it looks like by the time I go out, it'll be 61. So that's good. But it looks like the temperature's dropping tomorrow, going all the way into next Tuesday. Oh, yeah. So I probably will just go today because the high tomorrow is supposed to be 45. The high Sunday and Monday are in the 30s, and then it looks like we go back up to the 50s and 60s on Tuesday. So yeah, today is the best day for me because baby, I don't like being cold. I will not leave my house at all. At all. Let's see. It's not gonna reach the dominance I need, and then, yep, it didn't. Got dookie rain. You know, have high crazy winds and flooding. Ooh. Isn't the winds in like when it happens in California, doesn't that help to contribute to some of the fires that they have? The wildfires and stuff? I will never move to Missouri. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, being here is kind of annoying because you get all 4 seasons, but I don't know if I could live somewhere where literally it's just primarily always warm, even though I don't like being cold. I don't know. Um, actually, it's probably gonna win. Yep. I only hesitated because the oscillator is showing different than the swings, which I've been going based off of the oscillator lately, but I don't know, still in my brain I'm still having to get over not using the swing volume. Maybe I need to just take it off so I can't see it, but I'm still trying to figure out if I really truly do like that better. Yeah, but that was a perfect setup. Perfect setup. It's kind of the same trade I took earlier where it's divergence, it's a heavy swing down, the volume is low, so you want the point of control to be in the body to show price acceptance. It was dominant delta, and the market just moved up 26 points from there. And why am I hesitating? This is an eval. Anyway. Fire right now, but still, yeah. The wind was shaking the car around. Oh no. I gotta go back in the house. All that dust and ash from the fires. Yeah, Mm. All right, I want to see what this trade does. I still don't like this pullback in the trend or out of it. Yeah, I think I might just go counter trend for that particular one. That's what we might do. There's not enough examples of wins with the trend, so I think that it's just a better signal going counter trend, which kind of makes sense, honestly. I might have took off without me. Yep. We closed literally on the pivot level. Oh, no, that's not right. But this one was... Where's that other one? Just gotta take it. Because I would be about halfway to, let's see, 455, 900. Oh, yeah. If I would have just took those two trades right there, I would literally be about $700 away from passing. I would be $300 away. What am I doing? Girl, what are you doing? What are you doing and why? Oop. All I had to do was take 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm hesitating now. That doesn't even make sense. I will be one trade away from passing, bro. I don't like how close we are to VWAP right here, though. If we were a little bit lower, I would take it. I mean, just 3 easy trades. None of the other ones even showed it was time to get in. It's like 6 points away. Could pull away just a little bit more. All right. Oh, that dropped back down. Thought we were going to reverse there. Damn, point of control stayed too low. It won anyway. Crazy. Couldn't take that one. Pivots, I use our chef's kiss. Not is the only thing. Someone says to look at something, I'll take a look. Come on. Oh, you had never used the Camarilla pivots before? No, I agree. I think that levels are just fine. I think I personally like to see pivot levels just because you know that there's a high chance that price is going to react there. Even if you don't like trade them per se, just knowing what's ahead of you, I think it could be pretty important. I'm really mad these two didn't trigger. Dang, it kept going for 100 points. I know, right, Amelia? Like, you could have just stopped there. It's okay. Don't keep going. I'm weak. Justin from the person in Nutty's chat. I used Camarilla pivots like a long time ago. And it was probably when I first downloaded NinjaTrader. Um, ooh, oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, I think it was when I first downloaded NinjaTrader, and that's just because like I tried everything. I just wanted to see, what things looked like on the charts, if something I put on the charts made sense, helped to explain like what was happening on the charts. Um, so I tried out the Camarilla pivots, the Fibonacci pivots, the Woody's pivots. Um, I think there's one more pivot indicator in there I've tried as well. And then eventually I just ended up settling for the Ninja Super Pivot. I really, really like it. Um, I had this other, I did post that in the Discord group, the Posty Pivots indicator. That one I'm pretty sure is based off of Camarilla pivots, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. All it does is basically use those pivot levels to draw zones. Like the major support and resist or supply and demand zones. And then it has like a last stand. So the first pivot level beyond it, but I think it uses a calculation. I think it like does something divided by 2 or something in order to get the last stand level. So basically like if price breaks the resistance zone on the upside, then once it gets past that next pivot level, then it's like that's the bear's last stand. So like the buyers are like really in control of the trend kind of thing. And then the same thing with the support zone at the bottom. It was really nice to use. I used to use it all the time when I used to trade time-based charts, and I loved it. I did. I did. $1,000? I mean, yeah, even with the class, but dang. This trading group has indicators once a month. I'm in this one Discord group that posts different indicators and stuff. Some of them free, some of them paid. Some people done posted the downloads for paid ones. I mean, hey, I see it, I download. But it's just nice to see like just what all is out there, because some indicators help people with their strategies while it doesn't help other people. It's such a wide array of different options out there. I would be one trade away right now. I gotta get it together. Could also be like a subconscious thing of like, today it's been going really well and I'm so close to passing it, but I need to pass it. I do have it where if I do pass it, it'll take me out of the trade as soon as it gets. Oh, you know what? I'm using 3 contracts, so it should be 15. Okay, I got it on 25 anyway. Cool. All right, let's see what we got here. This is a squeeze indicator, but updated. I used to try to use the squeeze indicator, and I just never, even when I was on time-based charts, I just never found it helpful for me. But yeah, 1K, even if it comes with the classes, that's I mean, I guess depending on what kind of results it can get you. Because I mean, I have paid $400 for an indicator. Well, actually, it might have been 300 with the discount that I have for this order flow indicator. So you add a class on top of that, I guess 1K makes sense? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, and that's when I first used it on Thinkorswim. Mm-hmm. Not sounds like me. Speaking of, oh shoot. I hate when you have Trade Evade going on in the background and then you open it up, like you maximize it and it goes order fill like, what am I in? I'm not in nothing. But speaking of, Trade Devils did a really good job of updating the website for the order flow indicator. It is so much more and better organized now. And it does a better job. Is that this weekend? Oh, shoot. Okay, I guess. Anyway, they do a better job of organizing the data, the information, and also like a better job of explaining, what each thing means typically when you see it and stuff like that. For somebody who, if you've never traded order flow before, that could be some pretty good information. Oh, might have to worry about the previous close being there. It could be a level of resistance, potentially. But we are in a time where the market's going to start slowing down. I'm going to be so mad if I don't pass this account because it should be passed already. Like, don't piss me off. Well, I'm talking to myself. Don't piss me off. Same. I wonder if I think with the market slowing down here, this was a short swing. It might have to be traps only. Like the one that I took back there, I don't remember when it was. This one, short trend, this was a trap, which I think would make the most sense, honestly. I think that would make the most sense. So I'm gonna write down that when that happens to look for traps instead. Traps, or it needs to be, if it's in the wick, it needs to be a trap. If it's in the body, I think it's fine to go same direction. Damn it. Damn it. It's cool though. I'm really ready to just put enough contracts to risk half the I don't want to be here all day. I'm not going to be here all day. So because I'm okay if this account does not pass and I don't want to be here all day because I got shit to do, I'm going to risk half the account. What is my stop loss is 33. Five. All right, 5 contracts. I'm gonna go 5 contracts and see. His claim to fame: I made $1 million on Tesla in 2020. What? Girl, no. Lord. Yeah, we're gonna do that. 5 contracts. That'll give me 2 trades. If the next two trades lose, it blows, and I'm okay with that. I'll probably just end up buying another one since it's 90% off right now. I'll probably just buy another one because I do feel confident enough to start trading my PA on Monday. So because of that, I do need another to be working on another eval, you know, just in case. But yeah. Duh. Duh. Yeah, I tripped. Well, I also didn't have a whole lot of data for this either. So, but I see it now. So I was correct. It needs to either trap in the wick or it needs to be a continuation in the body. I can dig that. Market slowing down. So that makes sense. Chicken wings, meatballs, also bring salad. Those I have kids, bring some juice for them. I have pepper goods. So we're having like a this weekend. My grandma's sister-in-law, she is like 1 year younger than my mom, and they both have the same birthday. So she decided to put together, and their birthday was about almost 2 weeks ago, but she wanted to put together like a girls' day at her house doing like a paint and sip. So that's what we're doing. So she ordered all the supplies and stuff, and then we just have to bring food. So I'm like, why is my phone just going off today? But that's why. Because they're talking about what they're bringing. So. So maybe the oscillator doesn't matter for those then. This was an oscillator mismatch. There was low volume between the two swings, even though there was a higher tick distance. So I didn't want to take it, but I think that the mismatches really only matter for the the current swing before the entry. I think after today I'll have enough data to confirm that. Let's see, no, because the absorption works well for this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we should have fun. think the last time we did a paint and sip was for my mom's sister's birthday. Probably like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm trying to think how young my niece was. So this was probably maybe like 4 years ago. But it was a smaller group though. This one should be me, my mom, my granny, my sister, my aunt, my cousin's girlfriend, three of my cousins, my aunt who's hosting it, her daughter, my niece. I feel like it might be two or three. So it's gonna probably be like 15 to 20 of us? Question mark. All right. I just went in my settings to pause updates from my computer because I think I want to try to go to the store as soon as I'm done trading and then journal when I get back. Oh, no, 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 girl, not that many people. No, because she's having it at her house. If she chose like an event center or something, it would be that many people. Like when I tell y'all, because it's just us girls, she kind of kept it like the core group, I guess you could say. But I have a huge family, and you send one text or put one post in the family group, and everybody and their mama is somewhere. Like some years ago, we wanted to go to this like bar and grill for my mom and my aunt's birthday, and they posted it in the family group like maybe 2 hours before they decided that they wanted to go out. When I tell y'all we took up half of the restaurant, it was legit like 45 of us. Easy. My family shows up, honey. They do, I'm not gonna lie. Mm, damn it, now we're probably gonna be consolidating quite heavy. I'm trying to figure out. No, I'd rather just try to finish it because I don't feel like coming back to the charts later. It's a lot of people, yeah. No burnout, get some rest. Yeah. Like, I have to figure out how to trade inside of here. I have to. Maybe it's just certain trades because this follows my normal rules for this. But I know not everything you can follow the normal rules for it though. I know that for sure. So maybe it's just certain trades I can take in there, and then the rules are just the rules. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. All right, so that's the short trend. I was looking to buy there, but it looks like we're gonna push down instead. Well, at least that little small push. So 41 points. The previous push was 55.75. So if this bar creates enough volume, I'm gonna get in, but it's gonna have to be a trap of the sellers in the wick or a continuation in the body. But it looks like we're gonna push up before then anyway. Then you actually push up. Like, ugh. That's the same trade I just lost back here. Except the volume was high on this one and it was lower on that one. So maybe that could be the difference. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, 1500. All right, let's see. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, even if I don't pass this account, I'm actually pretty happy with today. Considering I'm still like trying to figure out what minor adjustments I have to make, but I just like the fact that the strategy is so much easier now. I just don't know how effective it's going to be now that, you know, volatility and volume starts to dry up. But it's cool. See what happens. Nope, it doesn't want to go. This is so annoying. And then it's gonna take off without me going the opposite way. Damn it. Alright, I might only take pullbacks now since we're after 10 o'clock. Heavy on the might. I think that's probably going to be best. Probably. Yeah, it's a great green day. I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all. All right, we got $1,000 left. Three. You know what I'm probably gonna do, because I'm not gonna sit here all day. 1,000 divided by 170 It's 5. All right, so I'm just gonna put it all on the next trade. If it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm kind of over sitting here now, if I'm being honest. I am. Especially because I don't really trust the divergence after a certain period of time. Really after the first hour, honestly. At least not, maybe with the trend, but not counter trend. Not counter trend. No dominance. I'm hoping I have enough time today to like work out these last little kinks. I really hope I do have enough time, but we'll see. Maybe with today's data, I'll have everything I need. Oh, what a change. It's a trap. That's not what I want. Well, I'll wait on that. thought the delta might have been the problem with that one. Not the delta, but where the point of control was. Mm-hmm. Let's try that then. Oh, we gotta pull back. Stay 517. Rather us kind of pull away from that VWAP up there though, if I'm gonna be buying. What the hell? Oh, 2667. I'm not a fan of one bar pullbacks yet. I think I can take them now, but yeah, that would have been perfectly fine. Look at that. Such a crazy move. This is like a consolidation area technically when you have a one bar pullback, so I didn't really believe in it. Plus, I'm still just kind of, I don't know, as long as I can find consistency trading the one bar pullbacks using the same exact rules, I'll add it in, but for now. All right, let's see. When the control moved. If this trade wins, this is the same trade I just lost. I will be irritated. Fuck. Delta changed to not be dominant anymore, so I had to get out. So annoying. So freaking annoying. But you see, I saved myself. Plenty controls in the week, that's what I wanted. But then Delta turned pink, which showed that it's under 77% dominance, and it would have lost. So I saved myself, but geez Louise. Whoa. There was a big buy order that just came in that bar at, I think what price is that? Maybe 89, somewhere around there. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's 10:30 already. All right, 15 more minutes and then I'm out of here. Gonna start my day. Kind of worried about whether we would push through VWAP or not, but if this closes down and the Delta's dominant, I'm taking the, oh jeez Louise. Never mind. Oh my goodness. I do not know how people trade for hours and hours and hours. Well, I do because I used to do it, but it's like after the first hour, my brain just, it doesn't want to look at this stuff anymore. I don't know, child. Moving the TP down just because that zone is there. So if we hit it, I'd rather just take the TP there. Oh, it pushed through anyway. I only missed out on like a couple of ticks probably. Let's see, 99.50. So I basically missed out on 30. like a point and a half. Just didn't know if we would be able to push through it or not. But we definitely did. All right, so I'm back up 700 on the account. So again, I'm just gonna keep risking half. Uh-oh. 16, 28. Oh, divided by 2. There's 170. All right, we'll go 4 contracts now. Wait, no. I'm just gonna go 5 again. Oh wait, I said I was risking the whole account, didn't I? I did. So I'm over it. All right, so 9 contracts it is. Nine contracts on the next trade. Win, lose, or draw. We're out of here. Come on, market. The market is actually still producing some pretty decent sized moves considering. I just got kind of caught up with those 2 trades. This one, I think really when there's high volume like this, I think I actually want it to be a trap in the wick or a continuation in the body, and this one in particular was a continuation in the wick, which I don't think works well because this is rejection. It should be a rejection because of how high the swing was. And then yeah, the pullback needed to be a trap in the wick or a continuation in the body. So it looks like that's pretty much gonna be the what I'm looking for primarily. There's a couple of trades where it being a continuation in the wick is fine. But it looks like those 2 will probably be what I primarily look for, which is nice. That makes it easier to trade. Much easier. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna take to this party. Because I know most people are gonna probably bring something that has chicken in it, and me nor my sister can eat that. So, yeah. Oh, you know what? I know my auntie's gonna make rotel. I gotta figure out. Maybe I'll make some duck wings for me and my sister. That way we can have something that's equivalent to their chicken wings. You want me to make me and you some duck wings for the party since we not, you know, they bringing chicken and stuff like that. I know Aunt Ricky making rotel, but I didn't know if you wanted some duck wings. No, I'll do it. Okay, I'll get some because I'm going to the market today. Okay, you're welcome. Bye bye. Yes, Paul, you never had duck wings before? Paul, like, hold on. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'll usually eat since I can't eat chicken. Same thing for my sister. She'll do the same thing. Point of control just went neutral. Ooh, we lost dominance quick. Yeah, my sister put me onto it probably like a year and a half or so ago. Um, I feel like I had him for the first time at her Friendsgiving that her and her boyfriend did a few years ago. Because it wasn't this past Thanksgiving. It had to been the year before. Um, but yeah, they made some duck wings and I was like, hold on, where do you get these? And I've been hooked ever since, child. It's definitely my fix for like I genuinely or generally eat um duck, turkey, or beef. I don't eat pork. I haven't had pork since I was, I don't know, maybe 19 or so. So about 16 years I haven't had pork. I stopped eating beef for a while, but once I realized how much chicken was destroying my insides, then it was like, okay, well, because back then when I found that out, turkey wasn't like you had turkey products, but not like how it is now. And so it was so bad. Like I would eventually be like, okay, well, I'm only going to eat chicken at certain points in time because I know even if it's affecting me, I'm already affected by other stuff anyway. But then it was just like, okay, let's just completely get rid of it, which I did about 5 years ago. It was like December of 2019. Um, and then I had chicken one last time, like in January, I think, of 2020. So I just hit my 6 year mark for that. Um, but yeah, I get duck wings from the Asian market and they're not expensive. Like surprisingly. I know today I'm going to the Asian market. I'm gonna get some duck wings, but I'm also gonna get some get a whole duck as well. So that should be cool. I'll probably end up cooking that today. That's not gonna reach, it did reach dominance. All right, this is a 1 bar pullback, which I usually don't take, but I am over being here. So if I lose on a 1 bar pullback, it's fine. We're just gonna take the L and we're gonna go start our day. And it's gonna lose. Maybe not. Yes, it is. Hallelujah. I am sick of sitting here. I swear to you. I still got $70 left. All right, I'm gonna take, let me just put on a quick trade real quick and we're gonna get out of here. I'm tired. I'm sleepy as hell. I can't even explain to you guys how tired I am. Asian market, I swear. Yeah, that's why, Paula, you're not gonna see it in the grocery store. You gotta go to an Asian market. So I'm gonna get a whole duck, get duck wings, get some like the flat ribs, which are usually like chuck roast with bone in it though. It's so good. They taste so good. With those, I usually literally just season them and put them in the air fryer for like I think on 400 for 7 minutes or something like that. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. I bought some from Walmart some weeks ago and legit I think it came with maybe 7 of them for maybe like $14. So it lasted me 3 days because I just ate two the first 3 days and then ate one the last day or whatever. It was so good. Um, I think that's primarily what I'm gonna buy. Oh, and I'm gonna buy some beef cheek. Have you had beef cheek? Beef cheek is really good. I usually like to cut the beef cheek up and put it in like a burrito or like something like that. Ain't this about a bitch? I literally put that trade on just to blow the account, just to don't piss me off, market. Just don't. It's not smart. I think I actually just got wicked out on top of that. Let's see. 78.50 high. 82. 10 ticks, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna get out of here because I'm tired. Legit tired. I'm about to blow this account. Like I said, I'll probably end up just picking up an eval either tomorrow or probably Monday for Apex, just because it is 90% off. I can't blow this one and let it renew because it renews at 50%, and I did that one time not paying attention. She ain't gonna do it again. So yeah, I'm going to get this account gone, get another one Monday, and just start over. But I will be trading that Apex PA on Monday because I feel really comfortable. And like I said, I think after I just extract the trades from today, add that to the data set that I have already, I think I'll be good. I genuinely think I'll be good. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I thank you guys for tuning into this stream. Yes, I need some sleep too. So it's too much I got to do in a short period of time. But I thank you guys for tuning into this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video and you're well if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.